Well, then we're going to have to zoom out the camera a little bit. He's as big as a black hole.
Whoa.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not. Here we are at Gebhards on a Monday on Earth Day. What's up, everybody? I never could say this guy's name. He's a huge supporter, and he tells me every time how to say it. How do you say his name? Liban. How would you say his name?
Liban.
Liban?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, it's Liban. I don't think it is, but ATF, what's up, brother? How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, we got a FedEx truck right to F in back of us.
Our sponsor this week.
Yeah. Sponsored by FedEx. Oh my, yeah. Why is that? I guess
they're in there fighting or something. Here,
I guess they park wherever they want in New York City. No, of course they do. And then
if they're bringing Matt beer by,
so do I.
Oh yeah, Matt's Harley right there.
You're blocking me in.
Here, move over, Matt, so they can see your Harley.
No, they don't need to see the plates.
Anyway, I hope everyone's good. It's Earth Day. Do you
today?
Yeah, do you participate?
Happy Earth Day.
Happy
to the Spanish King.
To the
Spanish King. Happy. Let's move our garbage from here to over here. That's all we do on Earth Day, right? What are we accomplishing on Earth Day?
Well, listen, you know what? We're drinking beer. Beer comes from the earth.
Glasses come from the earth.
There we go.
Yeah.
And everything's recycled.
All right, we're not doing plastic today, so that's a good sign, right?
Moving on up.
Greta Thunberg would be happy.
Thunberg.
Yeah. She's got a nice set on her now.
Is that right?
Oh my God, the activist
she's in her 20s.
She's got a nice set on her. People don't like the Greta, but she's got a nice set. Is she of age? Hopefully,
they're fake.
They're fake.
That'd be great.
No, I believe her policies are real. I believe what she believes and what she believes.
Her pair of policies,
allegedly.
She's got some policies. I think we could all admit she's got some policies.
Yeah, and some talent.
Wait, we pronounced his name correctly.
Liban.
There we go. You were thinking Elton John too. I was thinking Elton John. I was thinking a little Liban.
Or Liban Helm.
Liban Helm. That's where I was going.
Helm of the band.
Liban.
Yes.
Yes. He sings,
B's and B's are interchangeable.
He sings my favorite live song of all time.
That's what
The Wait, Cripple Creek.
Dang, dude.
Nope. Not real.
That's not real. Don't show that. That's not
text
real.
it to me.
But
That's some AI generated stuff.
What's
right
your
there.
favorite song?
By the band? Well, my favorite live song, of all time is The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down by Levon Helms. That is by far my favorite live song.
Helm.
Just one of them. Right?
Do you have a favorite live performance?
Can't say I do.
Not even a short list of songs. Maybe a little Pearl
From
Jam?
Levon Helm. Oh, I thought you were asking about.
No,
I was looking at booby pictures, so I missed the part of that.
All right, I understand. What about you, Littlefoot?
I'll have to go summer '77. I can't lock the date in off the top of my head.
Oh, he's going Grateful Dead.
Yeah, Helmsley Franklin. Probably the Wonderland. Maybe in '75.
Wait, but what song? Not the whole.
Helmsley Franklin.
Oh, okay.
That's
All right.
if I had to listen to one song over and over for the rest of my life. It's either that. It sure shit isn't a Carpenters song. I'll tell you that.
No.
You know they were right next to Ron, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The Carpenters live right next to Ron. We learned that a few weeks ago here at Gebhards. I don't think Ron, the waiter's coming today. We need a little break. The latest episode of the Opie Radio podcast is out wherever you find your podcast. I'm telling you, we really we changed up our game with the podcast, and most of the episodes are from here at Gebhards. And Ron decided that he was going to use us for some therapy. I was telling Matt doesn't know. Matt doesn't know what Ron was talking about because Matt
had to go.
Matt had stuff to do. So Matt leaves. This was 2 weeks ago here at Gebhards. He leaves, and then Ron sat in that seat and started talking about his mom, how she used to walk around the house naked. Did your mom walk around the house naked?
No.
Host mom?
No.
Regular mom?
None of the moms.
None of your moms?
No, none of my moms are naked or ever were.
And he was casual about it, saying that his mom used to walk around the house naked. And then were you here when he talked about how his mom would go on like dates with other women and bring him, and he would have to sit down in another room on a typewriter and type out stories while mom went upstairs.
Just so he could like mask the sounds. Is that what it was?
Well, they didn't have tablets back then, and
Yeah, they were basically.
Type louder.
She basically goes, Ron,
Turn up your 8-track.
Ron, write one of your stories. That's probably why he's a comedian. Write one of your stories, and then she would go
He's like,
upstairs.
I guess I will, Mom.
And then, according to Ron, she would be mowing the lawn. Oh my god! And then,
Goodness.
if that wasn't bad enough, late in the live stream, this is all on the latest episode of the podcast, the long version. Please download it. I could use a few more downloads. Ron admitted that he would wrestle with his mom on the bed, Matt,
That's not right.
and her intentions weren't good.
That's even less right.
he admitted it right where you're sitting.
In this
that's-
chair?
In that chair.
That's not right also.
we cleaned the chair.
Did you? All right.
We hosed down the chair, but I think that's why Ron's not here. I think we all needed to just breathe.
Maybe Ron needs to breathe too.
Ron needs to breathe too. Ron needs to go through like a car wash or something because you missed all this.
Yes,
though.
I did.
You walked off.
I'm pretty glad
Dark
I
stuff. Trevor Myers goes dark stuff. Yeah, I think.
did. I don't mind hearing it secondhand. It's quite a bit better than from the mouth of the babe.
Sometimes you do some things on these live streams or a radio show or a TV show just kind of to pump it up, right, for entertainment value. But when he said that his mom used to walk around naked, me and Robert walked off. I wasn't doing it to
Leave
make
it to
it
him.
even
Just
more.
let him take it.
Our instinct was to leave the scene.
Yeah.
And then he starts talking about the other stuff, and I went out there. Well, that I kind of
You
played.
run across the road,
I was on the sidewalk dry heaving.
try to lay underneath that FedEx truck.
Yeah, I was dry heaving on the sidewalk. So
Yuck.
yeah, not good. Tommy Festa, what's up, Tommy? Matt's favorite live song was from the Great California Raisins.
That's right.
All right.
That's right. Thank you for reminding
All right.
me.
No, but Levon Helm had one of the greatest fucking voices in rock history. And then one of the greatest guitarists of all time died, Dicky Betts.
Yes.
I was in-
Dicky Betts.
I was in an Allman Brothers loop all weekend long because of the Dicky Betts.
Got poured out.
I think he made it to 80 though, right?
Yes, he was 80 years old.
Just like Jesus.
Yeah.
I posted some rare photos that I took. Well, rare. I posted some photos I took of Dickie about 23 years ago.
Nice.
And if you follow a couple of disc jockeys at Q104,
No, we don't. do that.
those are my photos.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're using your photos.
Thanks, Ken Dashoff for the credit on that.
Ken, all right. I don't want Robert walking off. So hi, Ken. How are you? Do you put soup in your hair?
But yes, no.
Oh, you sticking around for that?
Dicky Betts. I don't work there anymore.
One of the guys we used to know on the radio. Look, man, he's got a piece, a hair piece.
That kind of piece.
Yeah. He looks like what was the group in the Flintstones? The Way Outs or whatever they were called.
Oh, yeah.
They were sort of like a
Beatles,
band in the Flintstones. He kind of has
like
one
the
of
Bedrocks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say they were the Way Outs, or I don't know. Somebody on the thing will tell us. But Dicky Betts, man, I was listening to Jessica. If Jessica, do you like the Allman Brothers?
I do.
But when you put Jessica on and you're not instantly happy, there's something wrong with you.
Exactly. You're
There's
a communist.
something wrong with you. You don't have to even like the band, but that song is just amazing.
I spent years in March, every year, up at the Beacon. Yeah, no. Well, it was the Culligan because I saw the Allman Brothers 151 times, and most of that.
Damn it.
Wait. You saw the Allman Brothers 151 times?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
That's nuts.
Holy shit. I've seen
Well,
them
it was every March,
Every
all March long,
yeah.
up
at
at
the
the Beacon.
Beacon.
At the Beacon.
I was going to brag and say I probably have seen them close to 20 times. I thought that was going to be like.
Yeah. 151.
You were counting.
Oh yeah.
How many times have you seen The Dead?
With Jerry 35. I've seen the remaining four members. We're over 100 at this point. Jesus.
All right, go ahead. Allman Brothers Beacon Theater. Saw them 151 times.
So I had a cool gig when I was working at the competing radio station to where you and you were. But
we didn't have
competition.
We didn't have competition. You thought me and Anthony had competition. Get the hell
Anthony
out
and
of
I.
All right, so when
Anthony and I.
we did this promotion, which I brought down from Boston, where we would put 2 listeners on director's chairs on stage.
The last time I saw the Allman Brothers, thanks to Mr. Leeds, Steve Leeds, who was a friend of mine. I hope he's doing well. I think I don't know if he's working at Sirius XM anymore, but went to a few shows with him. He took me to the Allman Brothers. He's like, I got something special for you tonight. And our seats were literally on the stage. Literally on the stage. There was like, how many? Like 12 seats, maybe? 12 seats on the stage.
That was at a Beacon show.
Yeah, at the Beacon. Good. So when Greg Allman was still alive. Wow. So this goes back a while, huh? Greg Allman, when he was alive, he would get off his Moog. Did he play the Moog, right?
He had a Moog and a
you say Moog, I say Moog.
Can you say that?
High Hammond B3.
Yeah. So when it was time for him to take a break, because Warren Haynes was doing all the heavy lifting back then, Greg Allman would just walk off the stage, and we were kind of behind the curtain. You couldn't really see us from the audience, but we were right there, right at the edge of the curtain. Greg Allman would be standing right where Matt is, waiting for and he would be bored out of his mind. And Warren Haynes, and everyone's just going nuts. And then when it was time, he would walk back out and get back on his
years
instrument.
Before that, in the late 90s, before he quit drinking and everything, he still was drinking for a bit, he would get so into it and he'd be a little hammered that they had his piano bench on, they built like hinges, for a door, so that and then he was belted in, and there was a roadie's job. They have like an airplane seatbelt, right? So that he would push back or he'd get into it, and then the bench would fall back on the hinges, and there'd be a roadie who would push him back up,
catch him.
Yep,
that's awesome. Nathan Brimmer, one of ours. You saw the Allman Brothers 151 times. Holy yes, just buy the album already. I don't know. Nah, this band's. I think Pearl Jam's a band you could see a million times. I think the Dead, obviously. Metallica, you think you could see a million times?
Hell yeah.
Do they mix up the show enough?
Yeah.
All right.
That's the thing, right? The brothers would do. You wouldn't see the same show twice. Pearl Jam doesn't believe the same show twice.
No,
that's
Springsteen. I'm not a huge Springsteen fan, but
then you've got you got the Almonds. No, I don't want to say spinoff, but the Derek Trucks band. Apparently, they're playing a lot of the same set over and over again.
They do this. They do a Beacon run,
right? But don't they do a similar set or the same set often? Huh?
No, they do.
No,
set. Yeah, because they improvise.
And then they got the kids, right? Aren't the kids starting?
Dwayne, there's the Allman Betts band with Devin Allman, who's Greg's kid,
right.
And then Dwayne Betts, who looks like Dicky, plays like Dicky. He's great.
There you go. Pearl Jam is done. Jam bands are garbage.
Fuck you in the horse you rode into.
Why are jam bands? Why are jam bands garbage? Can you explain, Daniel? I like I don't like Fish. I don't do the Fish. What's that other band that has a weird name? Jam band.
Goose.
I don't do
I haven't seen
Goose.
I haven't.
No.
I have no opinion.
There's a weird name jam band that people are like, you gotta check it. No, I checked them out.
3 names, right?
Mo's pretty good.
Mo's pretty jammy.
Yeah, I don't know. Dave Matthews Band is a jam band.
Oh,
Yeah, but they don't shake up the set as much.
No,
Right.
They just shit on people.
Yeah, Dave Matthews. They emptied the shitter and they did it on a bridge.
On a bridge.
I guess the logic was let's get it in the river. But it didn't work.
But it
out.
landed on like a wedding boat or something. Right?
Yeah, that
Lost a bunch of fans that day.
That was going. Wait, can you look up that story? Was it a wedding boat?
It was, but it fell onto people on a boat below, I believe.
Yeah.
Was Chicago.
The Dave Matthews incident.
800 pounds.
Whoa.
Human waste.
800 pounds of human waste. Please
like
tell me it
this.
landed right.
Past your sightseeing boat.
Oh, the
all right,
sightseeing boat.
okay.
So I was hoping it landed right on the bride or something like that.
That's a sight to see. Sweet baby Jesus.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Hell.
Matt just surprised me with some sweet baby Jesus on tap here at Gebhards. This drink's pretty good considering that I don't know. Winter decided that it's not done. It's
back.
When I was dropping the kids off on the electric scooter this morning, it was 42 degrees.
What? It's 60 today.
What the hell happened to global warming?
Not around.
It's not real.
It's not around. What you were saying, sorry, but you gotta stop the show when you get a Sway Baby Jesus.
Absolutely.
All right. The string cheese incident.
Yeah,
I told you they had a weird name. Hey, you gotta listen to the string cheese incident. Oh, I tried. It stinks. So I might have to agree with the other guy that jam bands are done. I don't know.
I go green jelly.
Oh, green jelly. Little pig.
That's right.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. That song.
Not a jam band.
Do you know that song?
Yes, I do.
Little pig, wet man. Sorry.
Monkey Rambo.
Quiet Riot, underrated. Oh, that's right. Matt's sick, so Robert's sorry. The only time we get sick is when we come to get thoughts. You all right?
Mm-hmm. Damn kids.
Damn kids are getting you sick?
Yeah, I guess so.
And Matt's
See,
lying.
you just had another. You're about to have another Petri dish.
Yeah.
Yo, hey!
Petrie's due in 4 weeks.
4 weeks,
Mhm.
just like that.
That's it.
That means my birthday's in 4 weeks. What are we doing for my birthday, guys?
No, I don't
What
know.
are we doing?
I don't know. Probably changing diapers.
Can you blow off the birthday of your second
I'll
child?
ask her.
Yeah,
I'll
hang
ask
out with
her.
me
Maybe
for my
she can.
birthday?
She can push it out sooner.
For the people that don't know, his son is due on my birthday, and are we working on this?
We're working on
We're trying
it.
to make it the 23rd of May.
That's it.
Don't fall one day short. My
Tell her to hold it.
my
Take our legs together.
Come on, no coffee today.
my sister let me down. I got a niece, May 22nd. I'm like, wait, all you got to do is 12 more
We'll be
hours.
lucky if she goes another 2 weeks. She keeps saying, she's like, this thing's coming out very, very soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's getting poked.
All right, so you're a little distracted. You got a second kid on the way, and then you also got a dog that's going in for some surgery,
Uh-huh.
little knee
I
surgery.
got to start mowing the lawn, too. All sorts of crap. Well, she's only 6.5, so she needs it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,
Why did the knee go bad?
Because it's her breed, and she's rough, and she pushes it.
Oh, thank you, Scott.
How long will your dog be on the injured list? You think
8 weeks.
should be all right? So she'll be back for next season.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, as long as we can wrangle her and keep her from
Little
taking
knee,
off
little knee
after
surgery. There
a
you go.
chipmunk or a rabbit.
She might be able to kick by opening day. By the right.
Maybe.
How are you going to keep the dog from not doing what it wants to do, though?
I don't know. I'm going to have my mom take care of her.
Are you going to put it on a little wheelie cart?
No, I
It's
think
gonna be
I'm
in a
just gonna.
cast?
I'm gonna. No, she's got. I don't know how it's all gonna go down.
Does
But
anyone know? Matt doesn't know. Weren't you paying attention?
that was a little bit. I mean, mostly on the financial aspect of
So
it.
the dog can't walk for weeks, and you don't know how you're going to prevent this.
She's gonna have a freaking cone around her neck, so she can't get at the wound, and then my mom's gonna have to just walk her outside and hook her up,
all right.
so she can do her business.
Earth Day is stupid. Earth Day only matters if you get the big corporations involved. Man, they're the ones that can make the difference, man. But instead, they got kids at school picking up garbage. As the big companies pollute our oceans. But the kids found a couple plastic bags under a tree. That's great.
That offsets everything.
Sure, it does. I always thought it was stupid when we had Earth Day. I'm like, but I'm old. I'm so old that they used to show the footage on TV of the smokestacks and the car exhaust. You forget how much shit was coming.
Remember
out of
the Italian guy dressed as an Indian? Who's
Wait, he was Italian?
It wasn't really an Indian.
The guy on the side of the road with the
crying because of the
Is that like the
trash?
spaghetti western?
trash on the side. That was it was an ad for like don't litter.
Right.
You're polluting the earth and the Native Americans. So he's dressed like a chief, and he's got one tear. The actor was an Italian, although he said he had heritage. But
I didn't know he was Italian.
So
But you know what? In Hollywood, I think you should be able to play other parts. What happened in Hollywood? Are we allowed to talk about this, or are you going to walk off?
I don't work in Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
didn't Brando send an
What are the topics we can't talk about with you?
Send somebody to receive it for him.
Anything,
Yeah.
everything we talk about. I'll just you don't have to edit.
I'm joking. Politics is where Robert, because he's got a real job. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, so don't mention RFK.
Yeah.
Like I just did.
What do you think of his family blowing him off?
They did do that. I can confirm they did do
Their
that.
family held a press conference just to say our brother sucks.
Really?
Our brother, or what? I guess it would be a brother, cousin, uncle, and everything in between.
It's not a
I
nephew
wonder
anymore.
I wonder if Ron the waiter's mom's lover was there.
I don't. Is she high enough on the?
I don't know.
Is she like the Long Island Roosevelt?
Ron the waiter claims that his mom, is now
dating a
Kennedy
with a Kennedy, right?
A female Kennedy, Mary Kennedy. But he doesn't really show his pictures. Everything is vague and weird.
You really want to see pictures of Ron's mom?
Nope.
Scissoring?
I mean,
a Kennedy? Hell yeah. You didn't ask that question? Oh. Did I take it too far with that? Yeah, hell yeah. I wouldn't want to see that. But
I think my stomach just turned again.
But the whole Kennedy clan did a press conference to support Biden and basically say their brother's a piece of garbage.
That's crazy.
And then I was looking at that press conference, and you might want to walk off for this one. Remember the movie Multiplicity?
Yeah.
With Michael Keaton?
He's out.
Remember? He's out. The Kennedys are starting to. There's been a drop off.
They never clone a clone.
They're cloning each other or something because as the generations move on, it's like that movie Multiplicity. You got to know the movie. I think it was from 1981. All right, Robert, come on back. Come on back, Robert.
Michael Keaton. Yes, pre-Batman.
Pre-Batman.
The Kennedys are definitely falling off. They're looking a little
inbred.
Thank you. I was going to say inbred, but
like Spanish kings.
Like Spanish kings. They're looking,
so it's cheers to the Kennedys now, huh?
They're looking weaker and weaker. The best Earth Day present you got today is that Ron isn't there. Oh my God, Mike Bergen Jr. doesn't like the Ron?
He does.
You like
he likes
Ron,
a good
right?
joke.
Yeah.
Well, the reason Ron's on here is he out planting trees?
Yeah, that's it.
He's composting right now, right?
Maybe he's shopping for.
He's shitting in Central Park. He's fertilizing Central Park. That's the line.
Maybe he's buying a pillow finally.
Or sheets.
Oh God.
He doesn't have a pillow. He doesn't have sheets. His mom scissored him as a kid. That's why he's probably still a virgin. What else? Let's get it all out with this Ron. Let's get it all out. His mom used to walk around naked. He lived next to Karen Carpenter.
His mom's dating the wrong Kennedy.
Yeah, exactly.
And what else?
My dog's back to pooping,
normal.
Regularly.
Oh yeah, your dog's good.
No more squirts.
Well, today struggled, and this fucking baseball came out.
Whoa!
And it actually bounced on the sidewalk.
Yeah, did you field it and throw it first?
I should have. I saw it bounce a little bit.
Think quick.
Whiskey bottles.
Brand new car.
There you go. Ooh, that smell. I think that's
that
the
smell.
I think that's
that
the
song's still funny.
Yeah.
I think that's the last song that it was Ronnie, right? Was it Ronnie, Johnny, or Donnie? No, it wasn't Donnie. Donnie Van Zandt was on 38 Special. Ronnie died in the plane crash, and then Johnny took over, or did Johnny die in the plane crash and then Ronnie took over?
I've only seen
Johnny
Leonard
took over
Skinner
for
twice,
Ronnie.
and I didn't.
So I saw him last
that
year.
Part of my knowing all about them I left when I left Q104. So
well, they made a pact that that if the band was going to continue, that they had to have one original member, and they squashed that so they could have the name out for the next generation of people that rely on that band. So if you see Leonard Skinner now, there's nobody associated with the original band anymore.
No.
And Ronnie, what?
The drummer's still alive.
But is he in the band? Because I heard there's no original members, but they still go out as Leonard
So
Skinner.
it's like the Four Tops, which is like 8 tops after the original 4.
Yeah, pretty much. But the last song that Ronnie or Johnny, not Donnie, because we know Donnie was
the one before the plane crash. Is that what you're saying?
Ronnie.
Was That Smell?
That was one of the last songs he wrote.
Oh, really?
And it was about the band, like, all of a sudden partying.
You want me to channel my inner Vic Henley?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what Leonard Skinner's named for, right?
Yeah, high school teacher.
Their gym teacher.
Oh, gym teacher.
Yes.
Right. But it was spelled differently.
His name was Leonard Skinner.
Leonard
Not Leonard Skinner.
I didn't like those long-haired boys.
All right, I'll do trivia with you. Whose plane were they flying? Who owned that plane before Leonard Skinner?
The Big Bopper.
And this band was like, this plane is bad news, and they gave it away. And then Leonard, and
I thought it was something like Muddy Waters or something.
and the people around Leonard Skinner were like, why you got? They were on their way to become one of the biggest bands ever, and they're like, why are we flying in this shit box?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't Led Zeppelin.
They were trying to cut corners. What band owned the Leonard Skinner plane before the crash?
I actually don't know.
You
this
don't
one.
know?
Or I've forgotten it.
Aerosmith.
Oh, all right. Aerosmith.
And Aerosmith got so scared by this plane, they're like, yeah, you can have this damn thing. We're getting another one. No, was it Zeppelin had the badass plane.
They had a 747, right?
Zeppelin had a badass plane
yeah.
that was so badass that they didn't really stay at many hotels. They would always fly back to LA because they could, because they had such a sick plane that they could hang out
the
on.
Continental Riot House.
But the Leonard Skinner, and supposedly the Leonard Skinner plane was on its last flight. Supposedly they were going to finally get rid of this thing.
Well, definitely was on its last flight.
Well, it was on its last flight.
While we're doing plane trivia,
Let's go. Let's do this.
Which band member flies their plane?
Our lead.
Bruce Dickinson.
Bruce Dickinson.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you survive ball cancer, you're like, yeah, I'm flying. Right?
I guess so. But how badass is that? Finish your show and be like, all right, guys, get in the back of this plane.
That's kind of
I suppose it's better than beating ball cancer and then doping up and riding a bike through France, allegedly.
Who the hell is passing out shots?
We're doing one. Me and Ollie.
For what? Is there a reason?
It's whiskey biscuit time.
What's a whiskey biscuit time?
You get a whiskey with a biscuit on it. Whiskey biscuits.
For what reason?
I didn't know that was a thing.
We're starting the thing, man. Cheers.
I think someone else, Robert, will do a whiskey
Next
biscuit.
time.
All right. What? Why is this a tradition between you two? Between you two
We
lovebirds?
started it yesterday.
Oh, you started yesterday. So it's a new tradition. We're here for a new tradition.
My throat's
What's the
still
whiskey?
scratched. I'm coughing.
Yeah, what kind of whiskey you got?
See that whiskey
Yeah, but
fixes
if
the
you're
cough.
following with the biscuit, you can have any whiskey you want.
Well, yeah, but But point is that when you're a little frog in your throat, whiskey clears that shit
I
right
got a
up.
tickle for sure. Thanks, Holly.
When Ron's ball hairs.
All right, CM writes, and one of the brothers got dug up. There was a rumor they were put to rest in a Neil Young T-shirt. Some fan dug them up. That's why they are in a secret location now.
Oh my god.
No, they did rob. They did rob the grave of.
Well, Ronnie Benzit.
No, I don't know if it was his. I think.
Neil Young.
Well, Neil Young is still alive.
Yeah, no, it was he
But that-
Neil Young shirt.
But CM is right. They started trying to do some grave robbing. I don't know if they did, if they went that far with it. So then they had to move the body somewhere else. Yes.
See, grave robbing is bad, kids. Don't do it.
You think? One of the Aerosmith's dads was a pilot. He told them no for the plane. That's crazy.
I would too. Those weirdos.
It was held together with duct tape.
I'm so glad that they got Carly Simon fronting them for their last tour.
What happened?
Carly Simon, isn't she the new lead singer of Aerosmith?
Why? Because Steven Tyler can't sing? Are you doing Ron the Waiter?
No. I thought the joke actually had some legs.
Wait, maybe it does.
Steven Tyler looks like
Carly
Oh,
Simon.
Carly Simon?
now. Or a drag
Looks like
impersonator.
he could fit her in his mouth.
Steven Tyler looks like everyone's
Cool.
Italian aunt.
This is true.
He's cool as fuck, though. I had the pleasure of interviewing him once in Boston. He was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yeah. And now I hang out at Gebhards for Whiskey and Biscuit Day.
On Earth Day.
You get to witness it. That's all. You get to watch it happen
Honestly,
next to you.
I wouldn't have it any other way if you want to know the truth. This is a lot easier.
Whatever. Enjoy your
stress.
peanut butter beer.
And I got a peanut butter beer, yes. Let's
Cheers,
do more
guys.
rock trivia. What killed Bob Marley? Let's do that
Well,
one.
wasn't it cancer?
What?
Wasn't it cancer?
It was a very
Pancreatic?
it was a very rare form of cancer, but a lot of people think it was the CIA.
Oh.
What?
That was
They tried to assassinate him. He survived that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he got some new. I want to say Converse or some. He was a soccer player. He loved his soccer. So they gave him brand new shoes, and there was a wire in the shoes that pricked his big toe,
Oh.
and then this toe was infected for years. They couldn't fucking heal it, and they swear that was that it was the CIA and there was some kind of
poison
or something on the little wire that was in the sneakers.
The CIA didn't do that. It's the Russians.
And then that
Allegedly.
causes cancer that eventually killed him. But now he had a rare form of cancer that actually ran in the family, and I think he collapsed in Central Park. He ended up dying, I think, in I want to say France. He died overseas.
I'm not well. I haven't seen the film, and I'm not well versed on.
All right. And before he was massively huge, he lived in Pittsburgh. All right, Opie, are you going to go back to radio? I think you do great there.
You read that well too. That might be right.
We might pump this up now that we might have professional microphones. We're trying out new mics, then we get a little better camera, and then maybe we start getting guests. The only reason we don't get guests because we have to sit on top of each other. And I don't know if you get Neil deGrasse Tyson if he's going to want to sit
on me,
sit on our lap like we do. So, but I don't know.
You can get Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'll give up my seat. He can.
Well, then we're gonna have to zoom out the camera a little bit. He's as big as a black hole.
Whoa.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not. I love Neil deGrasse Tyson. He knows the Earth isn't flat.
He meant popular.
Damn it.
You're a flat earther, right?
Yes, I'm a flat earther. That's right. No, I'm a fat earther. Fat earther.
They do that on purpose, right? Just to annoy us? Okay.
I think some of them actually believe it, but the big guys,
possibly. They can't possibly believe it. I think they do it to annoy us. Don't buy into it.
Them and furries.
What's wrong with a good furry?
The weird
he gets a
thing
boner
those
walking
kids
around
had in the 90s?
What?
You're talking about the
No,
furry?
people dress up and say think they're a cat or a dog.
Yeah, and they do conventions, and they got backdoor.
Oh, that's
got those real cute little.
They're insane.
Well, I'm gonna be a wolf.
More like a fox.
In a hen house.
Do you have to head up to Columbia for the protests up there, Matt?
Me, no.
You, Robert? Oh, Robert's leading. Robert! Oh my God, Robert's he's gone.
Like a fat chicken dodgeball.
What? I hate protests at these universities.
No, I'm not.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we want to talk about it. What do you want to talk about?
Because when I went to school, we did cake stands. We didn't protest anything. We went to college and had fun.
What are they protesting this time?
The party got broken up.
I don't even care what they're protesting.
Probably a Palestine or
yeah, it's a Palestine thing, I guess. I don't know.
Or a furry.
Death to America. That's good. Live in America and say that's good. Great. But I went to school. We hung around a cake and did cake stands. Go have fun.
Yeah.
They're in stupid tents in the middle of nowhere, just bothering everyone. Oh, hi, Robert. Can't you talk about protests for real?
The high concept of protest, sure, right. And I will say that there are young people who protest way too much about every little thing, and then they do the okay boomer bullshit. I love the fact they ignore us completely.
Who?
Gen X. They're like the fact that you can go out and march. That's the boomers did that, and the fact that you can organize your shit and all of this organization and stuff you do on the internet. Yeah, Gen X invented that for you. So maybe a little credit.
Look, a little band that used to talk about.
And don't overuse it.
What band used to talk about every generation has its own disease? Who's got the lyrics?
What was it?
Every generation has its own disease. We're doing rock trivia today. And also every generation, feels like they're the last generation. So Gen X just wants us to die.
No, we're Gen X.
We are Gen X.
Oh, we're Gen X? No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm a child of the...
No, you were not born...
Pre-code?
No. You were not born in the 50s.
But every generation wants to be the last. And the Gen Zs want us out of the picture. They just want us to go, leave. But does anyone have the lyric?
No.
Every generation has its own disease?
It's not a who's on.
Now you forgot it?
No, I never knew. I never knew the band. I just know the lyrics.
You're really looking for help, actually, now.
Has its own, is it Everlast? Is it, here, put it in your phone. Come on, man. Look, you guys don't have to do much. Could you help me out?
I was already doing it.
No, these guys. Who were my favorite comedians growing up? That's really easy. Believe it or not, I go Bill Cosby for his storytelling. He used to tell a hell of a story. I wasn't as big of a fan as Richard with Richard Pryor as I was with Carlin.
Carlin.
And then
Slaughterhouse.
it's not Slaughterhouse. And then Kinnison put it over the top for me. Over the top. But believe it or not, Bill Cosby, definitely. His storytelling was unbelievable. There
goes our sponsor for the week.
Oh, FedEx left. What? It's not Slaughter, though.
We protested.
Slaughterhouse.
FedEx took off.
Slaughter. Oh, they have a song called "Every Generation Got Its Own
It's in
Disease."
there. It's in the lyrics.
Where's the hook? This song's too wordy. Look at how
more jam.
Look how wordy this song is.
Shut up and jam for a while.
Exactly. Did you make up with Ed Asner? Oh God, no. Ed Asner hated my guts.
He's dead now, right?
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
That's when Joe Rogan nicknamed me the Destroyer. Do you know that story?
Like parts of it.
We were playing. We had to go to LA for a celebrity poker tournament. Anthony was really into his poker back then, so we were like, "Yeah, let's go to this poker tournament." A lot of celebrities all over the place, and Rogan was still coming up. And because Anthony was playing, Rogan was kind of co-hosting with me and Jimmy, and I think I'm trying to remember who else was there. But Ed Asner was on, and he was boring as all hell. And all of a sudden, he noticed that one of the producers made some kind of movement with his hands. And Ed's like, what does that mean? I go, oh, that's, when a guest is really boring. It's our way of trying to wrap things up. And he's like, and he basically just fucking gave me a talking to, said he'll never do my show again.
That's fine.
And then Rogan was so uncomfortable, he called me the Destroyer. Oh, no, Ed Asner. Sorry. It's been too many years. Ed Asner called me the Destroyer, that I destroy things. And then Rogan was tickled by that. Oh, he called you the Destroyer. And then it kind of stuck. But yeah, no, I didn't make up with Ed Asner. No.
I'm going to change your name in my phone to the Destroyer.
Or Button Pusher.
Button Pusher?
Yeah,
I like Destroyer.
People like calling me Button Pusher too. So
You look at your phone.
that song's driving me nuts. Every generation has its own disease. Excited for the O&A reunion on July 1st, 2024. It's been 10 years and I can't wait. Wow. I don't know about that.
I didn't hear about this.
No.
Do you have a venue booked?
No, we don't have anything booked. That would be it. Imagine 10 years after. I haven't seen Anthony in 10 years. Literally, I have not seen him. We haven't been in the same room in 10 years. And also, we surprised everybody with something 10 years after the show broke up. That would be sick.
Yeah, well, you get to be like Simon A. Garfunkel in Central Park.
Everybody's going
You have to do it in Times Square. Yeah.
Central
You
Park.
got 100,000 here to watch it.
Central Park. What's that tiny little park on Broadway? I think we could fill that up. What's the name of it? It's no joke. It holds maybe 15 people. Sweet baby Jesus. Any more rock trivia? I'm game. Let's go.
I wasn't prepared.
Let's go. We did the Bob Marley. CIA did not kill him. Flat Earthers are just annoying. They're doing it on purpose to bother us. I'm trying to think of one more good rock trivia.
Who got high? What rock stars got high in the White? What?
Willie Nelson.
And
George Clinton.
nope.
Ooh.
Willie Nelson got high in the White House.
I'm going to say Snoop, but
Dicky Betts got high in the White House.
no, I used to know this.
Grace Slick
Bill Clinton.
gave one of Nixon's daughters a
Disease.
a joint.
Grace Slick changed her name.
To what?
Grace Dry.
All up.
On that note,
Well, she's 80. Come on.
You want to hear a fucked up Grace Slick story?
Yeah, we're not doing anything else, Robert. How about I want to stop babbling?
So she came when I was at Q, when I first started there. So 98 was right around the time you guys came down from Boston too.
Okay.
She was on, and then I had to take her to her, wait for the car service. This is the days before Uber. So we're standing outside waiting for a car service. And I light a cigarette because I was smoking cigarettes then. And she said, "Oh, can I have one?"
Oh, damn.
So I gave her one of my cigarettes, and she smoked about half of it. And then the car came, and she goes, "Here, you can keep this. Just don't sell it on eBay."
What?
Oh, God.
Did you sell it on eBay?
No, but I kept it for about a month. like in a plastic bag. Like I don't know what. And then I was like, no, this is weird. But, yeah.
Should have sold it on eBay, man. Give me the ideas.
She was so full of herself, she thought you were going to sell this on eBay.
I thought she was kind of joking, but she was cool hang.
Yeah,
I did tell her that I was conceived to Surrealistic Pillow live on the air. That really, and my
Wait, what's
father
that?
called me that night. I said that I was conceived to the Jefferson Airplane album, Surrealistic Pillow, their biggest album. And
What was the hit off that?
Oh, White Rabbit, Someone to Love.
Want somebody to love.
My parents were not keen on that because it was like the
You know what
first
the
time I
date was of your
grade.
conception?
I wasn't. It was a radio.
You
bit
don't know?
that-
Oh, okay. It just
I mean, I'm going to
Throwing
go
it
with
out there.
sometime 9 months before January. So whatever the math is there.
my 9 months before my birthday is Valentine's Day.
Well, there you go.
All right.
So it was like probably my dad's birthday.
Ooh,
My
see,
dad-
it's good
my
to follow
dad
it
just
back. You
turned
find a
my-
reason.
All
They're not-
these years, I
Parents
didn't
aren't
do the
just
math
doing
on
it
that.
for fun, you know.
Good thing you weren't slow.
They owe one or the other.
I was a honeymoon baby. Honeymoon baby.
Oh, really?
And Provincetown.
Great.
There's so much there.
I was conceived in Provincetown because that's where they went on their honeymoon, and I did the 9 months back thing.
Yeah, you count back.
So you're the oldest.
Oldest.
Okay.
Well, yeah, in that coupling.
From marriage.
I got an older sister.
Oh, right.
You know, because her mom died tragically. It's the only reason I'm here. Cheers.
Oh, God.
Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun for everybody? Fun, right? Fun.
Pretty fun.
Because my sister looks at us like, you sons of bitches, you shouldn't be here. I want my mommy back. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
Wasn't your fault. You did nothing to do
I'm
with it.
just like going through life, man.
Yeah.
I know she gives us the side eye.
Flying down a tube. It wasn't me.
Because she talks about how she wants her, and I'm like, but if that, then because
Oh, man.
no more rock trivia, really? I'm trying to think if I got another good one today. Who stole Zeppelin's money?
I don't think they ever found it, but it was the 1973 tour that
Song
they filmed
Remains
for
the
Song
Same.
Remains the Same at the
Come on.
time, the brand new Madison Square Garden when they moved it from Madison Square Park to Two Penn Plaza.
And they were paying cash,
Yeah,
huh?
definitely.
And what was
It's like $150 or $350,000 or something.
I'm trying to remember the exact total, but who was the manager? He was really
Peter
scary.
Grant
Peter Grant was a scary
walked
dude.
around with a cricket bat and inspired the manager from Spinal Tap.
Right.
On
And
lead bass.
one of the theories is that he stole the money
I wouldn't put it past
because the
him.
band wasn't too concerned, and basically back then in the what was that
73, yeah.
Back then in 73, a lot of rock stars left England because they were getting taxed up the ass. They had to give up 90. They had to give up 90%.
No shit.
That's why the
To play?
Stones.
Stones moved to
Their tax cut was they got to keep 10%, and the
No
government took 90. So that made the
Hell
Stones move to France, right?
Yep,
and
France.
that's
then
where they
and then
recorded Exile.
Keith Richards lived in the Caribbean for a while.
Right. So the theory
Plus the
is
pot and
that
heroin.
he stole the money,
Peter Grant Led
stole the
Zeppelin.
money, and then dished it out when they finally, were out of the limelight. That's one of the theories.
Well.
Yeah, man. Best drummer ever is
John Bonham.
John Bonham's not the best drummer ever. Get out.
Neil Peart.
Get out.
You're not going Neil Peart. Really?
We did this already too.
We kind of did.
Best
that.
drummer ever.
Well, I'm kind of in that.
Who's the dude from the string cheese incident?
This is Mozzie Zarella.
We did this already. John Bonham's amazing, of course. Neil Peart's amazing. I mean, obviously.
Keith
Jamaica.
Ginger Baker is the best drummer
Oh
ever.
yeah. He was sick.
The reason why Ginger Baker was the greatest drummer of all time
It's
is
crazy as fuck.
that, and the jazz musicians respected him. Because there was a time when rock was coming up with jazz. The jazz people looked at the rock people like, you guys fucking don't know how to play your goddamn instruments. And they were pissed because they were getting all the attention. But people that were really in the know with music knew that the jazz musicians knew how to play their instruments way more than the rock
Great
guys.
improviser.
And then they invited Ginger Baker. They didn't invite a lot of these guys in to play with them. And they thought they had a lot of respect for him. Yes. How do I know that? I don't know. That's kind of funny. Do you know who Bailey J is and Buck Angel?
Nope.
Do you?
Wait, what did they say?
This is a really tough question. This question is tough.
It's not for us. It's for you.
No, it's for you.
No,
For me?
you.
No.
Would you go? Would you Bailey J or Buck Angel?
You have to.
I don't know who those two people are.
Well, Bailey J, born a man, very passable female now with the part,
Go on.
with the extra part.
With the extra part.
And then you got the Buck Angel, who was a beautiful woman / I think she was even a model.
Woman slash.
And now a dude with like, you know,
And a dick.
a bald with fucking a beard.
Huh.
So
just from that description, I still can't make it a solid decision. So I'm just gonna have to pass it on to.
I'm gonna pass because there's no
next.
right answer. I'm not falling for the.
Yeah, Buddy Rich. We'll give you Buddy Rich.
I'm not falling for the questions where there's no right answer.
All right, here's one for you.
All right, let's go.
The first
Sinead O'Connor.
I got
That's
Sinead
right.
O'Connor trivia.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Wait. Hold it.
Yeah, she shaved her head because the record company loved that she was very sexy and was a pure feminine, and it was helping sell records. And she said, "Go fuck
And
yourselves."
see
she
what
shaved
happened?
her
Now
fucking
she's
head.
dead.
And she also was having a kid, and the
He's
record
dead too.
the record companies famously said, "We want you.
There's the stairs.
We want you to abort the baby because it's
Whoa.
going to affect record sales." True.
fucking record label.
That was in the documentary. And then she has this
See,
full
that's why I'm not a
documentary,
musician.
and she wasn't allowed to
But
play
she
Nothing
played the
Compares to
only
You in
reason.
her own documentary. They wouldn't sign off on the rights.
See, she's
The whole movie, you're waiting for Nothing Compares to You, and they talk about it, but she's
Why
not.
wouldn't they give her the rights? It's Prince. Prince owns the song
Not anymore.
or the estate. Well, he wrote it.
And she made the Prince estate millions upon millions on her version of the song. But when it came time where she needed them finally, and she wanted to play it in her own documentary, they said no.
Exactly.
Man, right on cue. I like that. All right, what's your? You were going to say something. Trivia.
I was, and it went right out. Oh, who's the lead singer for Jay Giles? Was it Peter Wolf?
Peter Wolf.
What was Peter Wolf's job before? Right before he was, he went full time with Jay Giles band.
Kelly Clark.
Little Angel is a centerfold. So
Yep.
he's a Boston dude.
Yep, 1969. He left working. He left an industry that.
The duck boats.
Nope. It's a softball for you, bud. He was working in this particular industry of which you.
Oh, radio?
Yeah.
He's a DJ
He was
at
the,
BCN.
he was the overnight guy at WBCN.
I forgot about that. He
Yep.
actually worked at WBCN. I kind of knew
And
that.
then they let him keep his keys, and they kept giving him a passcode for years. Like in the 90s, he would
I saw,
roll into the radio station hammered drunk.
I saw him without his wig in LA.
It's
How
like
was
Little
it?
Steven.
He's as
Who we love.
He's as bald could be. Horseshoe bald. We
Like
were
he
at,
doesn't even have skin on top.
we were at the Hyatt.
No, it's his brain. It's just
Just his
right
brain
there.
sticking
Yeah.
out.
We were at the Hyatt Sunset Boulevard. Me and Anthony flew out for.
A thing.
I didn't say it this time.
Thank you.
That was
Usually-
very, very tempting.
If you listen to these closely, you'll hear Scott Watts in the background. Anthony and I. So we were staying at the
Oh,
Hyatt.
hey.
We were out there for, I want to say, the Grammys. I was always an early riser. I walked down to maybe it wasn't Starbucks at the time, but a coffee shop. And who turns the corner? Peter Wolf without his wig. And because we were from Boston, he was from Boston. We knew each other. We were on the same
Did you
flight
screech?
out to LA. He was like, man, this guy's going to tell this story for the next 30 years.
Woofa saw me without my do-rag on.
He thought he was safe, that he could go get coffee and no one would know.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. So, there's your biscuit whiskeys.
That's right.
There you go, Robert.
Ollie.
Thank you.
Jen, are you in?
Matt, may I?
You may.
There you go. Can I have a biscuit? I just want the biscuit part.
Yeah.
You're supposed to drink it and eat it.
It's Whiskey Biscuit Day. It's a new tradition. They started literally an hour ago. DJ in Boston. Okay.
In Brooklyn,
Do you want there's a full one right there.
You're definitely broken.
Let's do a good cheers.
Hey.
How about Robert does the cheers?
You want
Just
me to
little
do the
bow-legged
cheers?
women.
Yeah.
You know what? We're drinking whiskey. We got to give it up to Dicky Betts.
What's up,
The
Devil?
Dicky
Oh,
Betts.
shit. Hold on. Come down this way.
To Dicky Betts.
It's my brother.
What?
My brother from the Marine Corps.
Oh, your actual brother? But
No.
he's and you are what?
From his father.
He's a Marine guy.
What?
So he's a machine gunner.
Machine gunner. That's badass.
Not right now, though, right?
Yeah, for Dicky Betts, I like that. I actually like that. He played one of our shows. I don't know if he actually played. I gotta ask some of the old timers.
So that picture I posted, day past, he'd done this golf event that we did, a charity golf event at Q104, and he stayed in the, we went out the night before. I had to get up and work on the morning show, and Dicky Betts in the room next to me. So all night I hear him like playing, warming up, playing, practicing, and all this sort of
You
shit.
heard it through the wall?
Heard it
That's
through the
so
wall.
badass.
The days before we
Do you
recorded
remember what
this
songs?
Yeah.
He was just running scales,
He was just
playing
fooling around?
blues, 12-bar blues, shit like
Holy
that.
crap,
The
that's
next morning, I get up at like 5 a.m. to go start working on the morning show, and he was in the room by himself, like did not have a guest, and he had the food service cart, the room service cart, 2 empty bottles of Jack Daniels, and 2 just mostly polished carcasses of a T-bone steak.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, how the fuck is this guy? And he got up and he played golf, and then he played we did a little thing. He performed that night, played with Southside Johnny too.
Did you collect it and put it on eBay?
No,
What, the
I
bones? The
learned my
bones of the
lesson
steak?
right there.
No, I didn't put them on eBay. I still have them. They're in my coat.
Wait, he played with Southside Johnny? Ah, Southside Johnny.
And I
Four-man
think
Springsteen from
Michael
Jersey.
McDonald was there too. Michael McDonald, Steve. Yeah, there's old Jam, Michael McDonald, Steve, Will
Michael
Steven.
McDonald, huh?
First concert.
First concert ever.
Yeah.
Crosby, Stills, Nash,
Oh, damn. Really?
1986.
You?
Green Day, actually.
Mine was Southside Johnny. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up. And he
Did you
didn't-
see him in Jersey, or did
I
he come out
saw
to the
that-
island?
honestly, I saw him at college.
Oh,
I was a freshman when
in a bar.
when I went to my first show. No, it was a big get for Geneseo, but he didn't have a lot of songs, so he played "We're Having a Party" twice. He had to play
At
it
the
twice.
beginning, at the end.
Yes, yeah, he played it twice. But sadly, that was my first show.
My first 3 shows when I was 13, it was CSN, James Taylor, then REM.
Wait. James Taylor.
At
Wait, what did you?
Yeah.
I was thinking of something as you said that. Wait a minute. James Taylor, REM, and who?
Crosby,
Well,
Stills,
Oh,
Nash.
CSN.
Nash. Those were your first 3
First
shows?
3 concerts, like all within a month of each other. And the REM was I snuck out with a buddy of mine. They played some little place in Jersey, in Passaic actually. So Carl was probably helping people get adjusted on the way in.
All right, so now, you're setting me up perfectly. So now I got my James Taylor story. So me and my dear friend Buzzy, what happened? Everything okay? You calling the cops on the people smoking weed? What are you doing?
He's paying for the beer.
Not had to go. So my good friend Buzzy, we went to a lot of shows together, and I want to say it was at Geneseo. Oh wait. I think it was the War Memorial in Rochester. I think because we lived together in Rochester too. Got tickets for James Taylor, like literally first 10 rows. We were so close stage, it wasn't even funny. It was the days where we might have been doing some substances.
Okay.
Some substances that might make you a little on the wired side. And then we were 20 minutes late to the concert. He's up there. I don't remember the exact song, but I seen fire and I seen rain, and a little soft acoustic number. And we're coming down the aisle like we're at a Metallica show. Out of our minds. Everyone's turning around like, what the hell is wrong with these? And no awareness whatsoever. Literally no awareness. We thought everybody was in the same headspace as us. Oh my God. All right, let's start wrapping up. This was fun.
See you from pre-com.
I guess we'll do a few more before you have your second kid, Matt,
You
right?
think so?
Yeah, man.
I mean, we hope so. We'll see what's going to happen with,
She really doesn't think she's going
with
to
my
make
wife
it?
and her potential contractions.
Wait, second.
Is she doing it in the hospital?
I got a cork for her.
Are you doing
You
it?
in the hospital, or are you getting
Hospital, right? Actually, right between the bars.
a Yankee
It's
Doodle
perfect.
Dandy or whatever? What's the job that like?
Oh, the doula?
Yeah, that's the word.
The Yankee Doodle Dan.
I do crossword puzzles. I got the doula.
No, so she's scheduled to give birth, pretty much, right in between the two bars. Either way, wherever we are, we're gonna have her emergency go bag at both
Why don't
bars.
you have the baby at home?
In the tub.
At the farmhouse.
No, but we
with
get-
the little kiddie pool.
But I think what we're trying to get
Dude, here
to.
That's for the next one that we won't have.
You're having a third.
Nope.
Because you didn't get sniffed in Thailand. I already told you.
No. I'm going to.
You
We're
spent
gonna
your-
go back. But here's the problem. You're
Go back
gonna
to the
get
hospital?
snipped, and then in 3 months you got to go back, and then in 6 months you got to go back for the follow up appointment. So
To
I'm like,
make
all
sure
right, good. We got to spend 6 months in Thailand
All right.
just for the balls.
But you spent your vasectomy.
You're having it done in Thailand.
Might as well. It's way cheaper.
way cheaper, bro.
Should we live stream,
Oh, yeah.
Her
The
her
birth?
pregnancy?
Yeah,
Her
the
birth,
birth,
rather?
yeah.
Yeah.
or at least from like the
I'll say she'll be fine with it.
Can
So
you
let's.
bring your vasectomy tube in?
I can.
Back in the day on the Opie and Anthony show, I'm trying to remember who it was, but they brought their vasectomy tube in, and
Yeah.
we
They took a
I
shot
didn't
at it?
I didn't eat it, but someone ate it on a Ritz cracker.
Oh, I don't
How would
Ritz.
Jimmy?
Well, Ritz makes everything good. That's cheating.
it does.
It does.
do.
It does.
Yeah.
Ritz crackers,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you should have the kid at home though, man,
Yeah. Well.
in the baby pool
So anyway, we're gonna have the kid at the hospital. And,
with all the comforts.
yes.
We'll wear scrubs. It'll be fine. We'll keep her on out.
Yeah. That's the scariest nightmare to me is like pulling the mask down on the nurse and seeing you two fucks.
Well, here's a
Wouldn't
question.
that be a great fit?
That'd be amazing. Are you allowed to look?
Look.
Women have strict
Watch.
fucking women have strict
Well, look,
rules,
last
man.
time,
strict rules.
she asked me if I could participate like last time, where I had. Can I use you as an example? I had her by the head
yeah,
and leg,
yeah.
right, and I was holding her
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
and I was helping the whole process.
Oh, you were able to look.
I was right in there. I
I
watched that
almost
thing.
a lot of
almost
women
lost
go
it a
no
few
look.
times, but
A lot of women wave you off. They say no look.
at one
No
point, I
look.
saw there was hair,
Yeah.
right, and I was like, "Oh shit, she missed the spot." And
And
then
you realize
the
it was
nurse,
a baby?
then I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" The nurse is like, "No, that's the baby." I was like, "Oh, that's my baby." Well, now I'm going,
Right.
that's my baby's head.
Yeah, but you went back for more, so you got over it.
Yeah.
You're a good
That's
man.
what I was thinking.
You're a good
That's
man,
exactly
Charlie
what I was saying.
Brown.
I'm over it. Now I'm gonna go back in.
Eat the placenta when you're done.
No,
I didn't snack
no
yet.
one eats the placenta. That's stupid.
Little pasta.
We're not Kardashians. Knock it off. I think
I
they
am.
planted it under a tree or something in their
My
front
cousin
yard.
did
Planted
Oh, they
it?
did?
Yeah.
How'd the tree do?
I thought I did. Some
Wait,
St. Louis, somewhere.
Wait, what'd your cousin do?
They
They
planted the
planted the
placenta.
placenta.
The
It's-
Kardashian. Your cousins planted the Kardashian.
No, no,
Kardashians.
no.
Oh, all right.
Way before the Kardashians.
Supposedly the Kardashians ate it,
Kindness of the name.
but some people put the placenta in the freezer and then they eventually get to it and cook it up.
No,
Why
you're
would-
supposed to do that
Dude,
with
with
a
the
wedding cake.
We got a match.
They got it wrong.
Match. You guys would be great on Password. My God. I'm calling Kiki Palmer. I'm getting you on that damn show.
Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson.
Oh, Family Feud.
He kissed all the ladies.
Before Family Feud, he was on Match Game.
What game show featured a serial killer?
Newlywed Game.
Who was the serial killer?
Who was the serial killer? It was
Was
a
Richard-
dating game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
or-
was the serial killer?
Which is Chuck Barris.
It was
the Gong
one I
Show.
didn't recognize.
Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
Oh, Bundy was on there too? So they had more than one.
Google it.
I don't think it was Ted Bundy. I think
I bet you it was Ted Bundy.
I think it was a serial killer that didn't make the majors. I think he was in
He was a minor league.
he was at like a
He was like AAA serial killer?
That's right, that's
double
right.
A.
He was down Binghamton.
Right. He was in Binghamton. All right, what did we learn today as we wrap up? Yeah, I learned that the Kennedys have fallen off as the generations go on and on. It's like multiplicity.
Just
That's right.
bridges.
Spanish kings, man. We're cheersing to them
a
still.
little, a little the bread of the
Them
day
bread crap.
happening, right?
Yeah.
What else you learned?
That was it.
That was it.
They're sponsored by FedEx.
Oh,
We're sponsored by FedEx. We learned that.
We get free shipping.
Get free
So you
shipping.
can you can ship
nationwide.
anything you
Nationwide.
Anything you
Nationwide.
ship here to the Gebhards address, which is 220
8.
228
West
72nd Street,
Street.
New York, New York,
Yeah.
100.
Do we get
2-3.
who wants my shot? Who wants to taste the
Come
biscuit?
on, Ollie, you want it. Ollie wants
Ollie.
it. Take off your pants and do a shot, boy.
I might
Ollie
have
will
to-
drink anything.
I may have to
Are
start
these
doing
on the
that at
menu?
home.
Whiskey biscuits?
No,
Oh, whiskey biscuits?
we're
Biscuit?
working on it.
Every dollar you send, I'll punch
Don't
Ron.
be a puss.
All right. Ron the
I
waiter.
like that promotion.
Ooh.
Ron the waiter will be back soon. People are asking. People are asking.
You were asking about Ron the waiter?
He killed it that time you were here 2 weeks ago.
Maybe we should use the word killed and Ron in the same time.
Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo,